stay inside and let's win this and let's get our country open as soon as we can. I think it's going to be sooner than people think. Things are going really well. Again, light at the end of the tunnel. Tremendous stories are coming out of this horrible moment, very dark moment, disease or whatever, the plague, because frankly, it's a plague. That's exactly what it is. You'd read about it in the old days, the plague, and that's exactly what it is. There's tremendous light at the end of the tunnel. There's so many things happening with therapeutics, with vaccines, and we're doing very well. Look, you look at most places where that, you can call it the bump, you can call it the hill, you can call it the mountain, you can call it whatever you want to do it. It's very flat. You take a look. We'd love to see a vaccine, but immediately would love to see a therapeutic. And I think we're getting very close. But we have more cases because we do much more testing. So when you do the testing, you have cases. States are supposed to be doing testing. Hospitals are supposed to be doing testing. Do you understand that? We're the federal government. Listen to me. We're the federal government. We're not supposed to stand on street corners doing testing. And honestly, people should respect, because nobody's ever seen anything like what we've done. We're doing a great job. Hey, this administration, we inherited a broken system, both militarily, where we've rebuilt our military, where we now have so much ammunition, where, as you remember, a very important general said, "Sir, we have no ammunition." And it shows weakness. And there's nothing weak about us now, not anymore. We have the strongest military we've ever had. And we're not going to be showing weakness to anybody. Everybody's amazed at the job we're doing. And the public is starting to find out. One of the reasons I do these news conferences, because if I didn't, they would believe fake news. And we can't let them believe fake news. See, there's a typical fake news deal.
Now, look, was appointed. Look, I told you when she was appointed.
You're a third-rate reporter. And what you just said is a disgrace, okay? You asked me, you said, "Sir, just got appointed." Take a look at what you said now. I said, when did this person, how long in government? Well, it was appointed in the Obama administration. Thank you very much, John.
Sir?
Thank you very much. You will never make it. And by the way, you didn't tell me also that this inspector general came out of the Obama administration. And you should say, congratulations, great job, instead of being so horrid in the way you ask a question. I wish you'd ask the question differently. Why don't you say, it's gotten off to a tremendous start, but there are some little glitches, which, by the way, have been worked out. It would be so much nicer if you do that. But it's such a positive event, and you ask it in such a negative way. I wish we had a fair media in this country, and we really don't. Speaking of unfair, go ahead. For many, many years, China ate our lunch because we had people in this position that I'm in right now that allowed China to get away with absolute murder. Nuclear energy is very complex, it's very hard. Very few people can do it. It's a tremendous skill. I know a lot about helicopters. But morally, I believe in our Constitution, much more so than most people. Mike is the greatest. Mike, and you have done a great job, Mike, and I appreciate it. The whole country appreciates it. Anthony appreciates it, right? Don't you see? Everybody appreciates Mike. Special man. What I want to do is two things. A real infrastructure, not a Green New Deal, the carbon footprint. I'm not looking for the carbon footprint.